Okay, so I'm gonna put you guys down right here. Let's see if I get the thing up. This is just gonna be a quick live. I have a couple of unboxings to do. So the premiere for the other video just ended. And so, yeah, I looked around for the box cutter, but I couldn't find it. So we got some scissors here. And yeah, so I'm gonna be getting into my very first ever Misfits Market. My friend Shelly, who lives in Virginia, gets this, and I always wanted to try it out to see what it was like. Basically, you get produce and stuff from like local growers, or if they have like too much stuff, or say they're like offshoots from the grocery store or something like that, where there's like too much product. Misfits goes and picks them up and then distributes them to their customers all across the United States. I know not every state gets it, and not every area can get it. So I was just surprised that I was able to get it. Basically, you pick up like fruits and vegetables, a lot of organic stuff, things like that. Yeah, I've never done this before. So this will be interesting. Jason is back in New York, so it's just me here for right now. That it's up to 40% off like grocery store prices. So not like general, it's like off regular store prices is what you would normally say, is what the website says. And the thing is that I see a lot of like people upset that they can't see the prices before they sign up for their first box. It's $30 for the box. $30. I spend more than that when I go to the grocery store, and it's delivered to my house. So I didn't have to go anywhere to get this, because I can get groceries. I made it, I'll take you guys out for a minute. I made it so that I can get groceries on the motorcycle. Yes, the garage is still a mess. But there's a motorcycle, okay? There's still boxes and stuff out here. But I attached a basket onto the back of my motorcycle so that I can get groceries. That can hold up to like 4 gallons of milk. And then of course I strap it down, but I also use reusable like grocery bags, and I put stuff in there. So I have my trunk that I can put stuff in. I have that basket I can put stuff in. I can put stuff on top of the basket and on top of the trunk. So I can get quite a bit of stuff on my motorcycle. So I'm gonna go ahead and break into this bad boy. But it just makes it easier to pick up things like produce and eggs and things like that. They even have like meats and grains and breads and butters and other things that you can pick up with Misfits that I don't have to worry about getting squashed on my motorcycle. And we still don't have a vehicle, and we probably won't get a vehicle until after Jason. Oh, I see here. Jason, I'm still getting used to all the sounds and stuff, but it's like minimum order quantity or price is $30 for Misfits. And I don't think that's bad. Okay, so let me flip this around so you can see what's in here. All right, so we have like this big, thick, it's like cardboard like stuff. And then there is a humongo ice, like that's an ice pack. That's a serious ice pack. And yes, we have the country nightlight going on here. Country, it looks like I got a light out. I'm gonna have to fix that. Oh, so we have this piece of cardboard. I can't remember what I ordered, but because I needed like spinach and lettuce and tomatoes and stuff like that. So, all right, so here's me box. So we got me baby tomatoes, because I only have a few tomatoes left. We have an avocado. There's 2 of them in here, I think. Yep, avocado. And one of the things I ordered, they didn't have in stock, so they refunded me for it. So we have some cat stiff, because I couldn't resist. And we have product of Mexico. I think this was supposed to be rosemary. My favorite, I love pita chips. So I got a snacky snack. And then we got some long, this is what they call flat leaf spinach. So I can't wait to wash this and make a salad or two with it. I might even steam some of it. And then these little guys are like pears, I think. Doesn't tell me what it is. I think these are the pears that I ordered. And they're rocks, so they need to ripen. I like the little things that they had them in to protect them. And then the last is this is, oh, this is, okay, this is the bay leaves that I ordered because I went to do a recipe the other day and I needed bay leaves and I didn't have them. I also found out I don't have cinnamon. So the spinach that didn't make it, I have a basket over here that I keep like food waste stuff in it, like bananas, eggshells, that kind of stuff, which is something I forgot to get. And I've just been putting it outside. There's a rabbit that's in the backyard. So I've been putting it out there. I don't know if he's eating what I put out there, but at least I know he has the option to eat it because, you know, I know bunnies like, you know, bananas. So this, I mean, this is just it's going to go up here in this collection. So let's go to the living room really quick so I can open the chair Philip bought me. Here, let me show you how big this box is. So there's that. Daytona Beach, which is awesome. He's also a biker, so that's also awesome. He's like, by the way, if you ever see the address written on there, just know that that's coming, that I'm the one that delivered it. And I says, well, just so you know, I'm home 24/7, so unless it's a humongous box like this, bring it to the front door because I never go out the garage. And he's like, okay, we'll do. Because like the first couple weeks that we're here, they kept leaving boxes in the middle of the driveway. I'm like, what the fuck? So this, oh, Phil also bought us, actually, let me take you back in the kitchen for a minute. Okay, so Phil got us two things. One is under here. So there's the one item. He's trying to compete with Jason for buying me appliances, I think. So Jason bought me this, and Phil bought me the Instapot. So I was like, one of those like weird people that's like, buy me an appliance, buy me a vacuum. Is it back? Maybe. I hope. The internet just took a hiccup again. So our internet is through Spectrum, and I have noticed it just like randomly drops. So, yes, it is my very own driveway, but for somebody that works from home and stays in the house all day long, that's not very conducive to getting my packages because I don't know they're out there. I hate fucking turtlenecks. This thing makes me feel like I'm being choked, but I don't have very many long sleeve shirts. I think I have a total of 12 long sleeve shirts in my closet. And that's like all of the ones I have. Oh, and somebody loves the front door. Okay, I don't know what language that is, but I speak English. Sorry, if you could type that in English, that would be great. Bubby, will you come check the box? No, you're gonna keep looking up. Every time I've taken him outside, he's like terrified. And I couldn't tell which, I had two chairs on my wish list. Trying to get the tape off the box. Okay. So I have two blue chairs on my Amazon wish list, and Phil was like, hey, I bought you one of those blue chair. I bought you a blue chair off your wish list. Go take it off. See if somebody else doesn't buy you that. And I bought you an Instapot. I'm like, an Instapot? You bought me an Instapot? So he knows me well. So Philip is actually somebody I started playing video games with back years ago, and we've just been friends ever since. So he's an awesome guy. So Phil, if you actually watch this, hi, thank you. You're amazing. And you know, congrats on your move. And he just became a dad last year. That's kind of awesome. So anyways, the inside the box, no, Bubby is all out of sorts because actually Jack is the one that misses him more, I think. Jack misses Jason so much. Like, he slept on Jason's side of the bed, snuggled up to his pillow last night. I think Jack has really taken a shine to Jason because, like, he kept looking around the house for him yesterday because Jason left yesterday morning to go back to New York to go pack up his stuff. And he was like, he'd go, here, I'll show you. He kept going. This is Jason's office here. So Bubby would like sit here and stare in the office. Jack would go in there and sit down. And I don't know what language that is, Adam. Sorry. So yeah, so he would just wander in and out of here all day. Bub would sit there and just wait for Jason. But he kind of loves the front door. I mean, it's cold outside right now. But every time I take him outside, he's like scared. And I've had him outside quite a bit. It's like 45 degrees outside right now, Fahrenheit. Okay, so here's the box. There's some strange, oh, okay, he bought me this one. The one that, there was two chairs. There was this one, and there was another one where it looked like a big floofy, like stand-up, like beanbag looking chair, like the ones that you sit down in and it kind of swallows you. That's what I thought he bought me, but this one is actually the better of the two choices. There's one of my gray hairs over there. I was harassing Jason with it. Okay, so we've got some Silica Packets. Oh, I was like, what is this? They put the screws on this red string. I kept seeing this hanging. I'm like, what in the world is that? Well, that's kind of neat because it was hanging off the corner of the box. And then oh, y'all can't even see what I'm doing. Here, I'll do this. Oh, it's fuzzy. I love fuzzy stuff. I can't read that. Hang on. Yeah, I think Jack is really taking a shine to Jason, which is good. I don't ever, you know, my cats are kind of like awesome anyways. Jack is just strange. So I'm gonna go ahead and flip this over because I gotta put legs on it. Oh, and Jason only got one of the vlogs edited because he was working on other stuff when I was working, so he didn't get a chance to edit like the Q&A that we did, and he didn't get a chance to edit the other vlog. So, or the vlogs that we've been filming, like we've been building stuff and I've been like cooking, and we've been trying to record that kind of stuff because I know people are curious. So, like that's why the GoPro is sitting in the kitchen, because I've been using it to record in the kitchen. And Jason's the one that bought me the GoPro anyways, so. So we've done 2 unboxings and we're gonna build a chair, I guess. Adam, I have no idea what the hell you're saying, dude. That is not English. I can't even tell you what language that is. Casey, any help on what Adam is saying? Because I can't read that. I can't even tell what language that is. It doesn't quite look Russian, and it certainly doesn't look German or French or Spanish. There's weird accents in it, which is kind of confusing. I mean, for all I know, he could be trolling. Just some stupid moron harassing people on the internet. And since I'm on my phone, it's not like I can use Google Translate or something to see what this dude is saying. Okay, so what do we have in here? yay, we have an Allen wrench. I hate using these things. They hurt my fingers. I got a couple of screws and an Allen wrench. Oh. Oh. Well, you're an odd one. Oh, I see why. It's not a normal Allen wrench, but I understand why. So you have your Allen wrench side, and then you have a Phillips. And I'm like, but why? I thought all the screws were the same. So you have like the Allen wrench kind of screws. And then inside here, there's a couple of tiny little Phillips screws. So there's what, two of the Phillips head screws, and then 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 9? Ooh. Last one. Why is there 9 of these? That's a very odd number, unless they sent me an extra piece. All right, let's break into the instructions really quick. I'll take a peek at them. Yeah, it even tells you not to throw the manual away. That's kind of funny. They have like idiot instructions in the very front. Okay, so there should be 8 of these, 1 of these, and 1 of these. So I have 2 and 9. You think he's from Poland? Well, let's go find out. Let me load the live. Oh my God, look at the mess I made in my living room. Okay. So let's go in here really quick. I can pull the live up on my computer. And we'll see what smack he's talking. I'll mute myself. Someone is shaving their legs with a razor is one of them. Wow. The other one, and it's Czech. It's not Polish. It says it's Czech. The other one says, you sew with a needle and thread someone. So he's a troll. And the other one says, hello, everyone. So he's Czech, and so I'm going to put all of his statements in one thing in order so that you can see what all of it is. And what it translates out to. All right, let me flip this around. So this is the first thing he said, this first line. This is the second thing he said, and then this is the third thing. So yeah, none of that shit makes any sense. Adam is probably just a troll. It says there's 4 people here, but, well, I'm sure one of them is me. It doesn't tell me. Let me see if I can see who the participants are. It just says you and me are in here, Casey. So, yeah, that's odd. It's not a big deal. He's just some stupid troll. All right, let me blow my nose really quick, and then we will go back out and build a chair. They're mowing their pine needles. Oh my God. They're mowing the pine needles. There, watch the guy mowing his pine needles while I blow my nose. Why are they mowing the pine needles? I don't understand. Why is he mowing his pine needles? You see that, right? You can see him on his mower. Like, dude, why are you mowing your pine needles? There's no grass under there. It's just pine needles. Ain't no grass on the road either. Oh my God. Anyways, here's the front yard from my office. That's what we can do. I can do a walk around the yard tour. All right, let's build this chair first. Maybe I can get somebody to go outside. Okay, so pop you guys up over here. Instrucciones. You crisscross them, use the little screw with the X in the middle, and then the rest of them take the other bolts. Seems pretty simple to me. Yep. Okie dokie, so this goes like this. I don't know, is there a better way to do this? Chapstick can be pencil. Is that any better? I can't see. Oh, I see why. Okay, hang on. See if I can flip it this way. Oh, it don't like that. Hang on. I'm trying to make it so y'all can see what I'm doing. I need to prop y'all up on something. Or maybe I can flip it this direction, put you down here. No, because you still can't see nothing. That's not any better. Y'all are just gonna have to imagine. Here, I'll slide back. So the first screw goes in the middle here. That one with the little Phillips head. I'm gonna go ahead and get this started. Sir, may I help you? Somebody is inspecting the box. Boobers, what's it doing? All right, I'm gonna tighten this down some of the way, and I'm gonna leave it so that they can move, just so I can get the other ones positioned. Also, when you're building stuff, don't like tighten everything down exactly until you have like a firm idea that that's where that needs to go. I should probably go get my big screwdriver, shouldn't I? Because this is annoying. Okay. I'm gonna go get my big screwdriver for 1 second. Well, that's a flat. I need the Phillips. What you doing, bubbies? Wasn't inspecting mommy's work? Okay, so now we're gonna slide the chair over on its bag. Because I mean, the floor is clean, but there's like cat hair and stuff on it. Then we line these up. Now the question is, what direction do these go in? See. Well, that looks like that's the right direction. Oh my God, really? Okay, so hang on. B and C. Okay, yeah, I did that. And B and C go in the front. Okay. Did I? Okay, there's only one of them is marked. The other one isn't. So let me show you what I just discovered. Okay, so first of all, it doesn't really tell you. It just has like arrows. So this one is leg C. This one here is supposed to be B, but there's no marking on it. And these legs go towards the front. The other way that you can tell that these go towards the front is by these little feet that says that you can like unscrew to make the chair level. So the front two legs actually have a little foot you can unscrew in order to make the chair more level. The back, it's a kitty. The back doesn't have that. That's kind of neat. Okay, now, I guess I can hold this while I do this. Just doing screw placement. And yes, everything is dark and black. And I mean, I could flip a light on, but it's daylight outside and I can see in here. It's just, you guys can't see in here. So I'm gonna put the first screw in for all of them. And I always hand tighten screws first. If you're ever building something, I always hand tighten screws and then get my tool because it makes my job easier. So this is our first actual chair in this house. Like Jason bought those and he sat in one of the other one and it like snapped in half. Like legit, the legs here like broke. And he was flat on his back on the floor. That was like scary. He was sitting in the office talking to me, and next thing I knew, the whole chair and him were on the floor. What you doing? Sorry, kitty moment. This side doesn't want to thread properly, which is why I didn't tighten the middle too much. Actually, I should probably loosen that just a hair. It'll give these legs a little bit more move. This leg doesn't line up. The hole is here. That is here. And there's no... That's a pretty good difference. All right, hang on, let's see if I can put you down. I'm just gonna do that. Hang on. Need some ingenuity on this. If I shove it, maybe I can get it in the hole. This is why you don't tighten everything down at first, because sometimes like this, there's hole discrepancies. And that's the only way to find a hole discrepancy is to put all the outer screws in first and see what is misaligned. And yeah, this hole is like a good 1/4 inch off. Just to show you guys, I just threw my screw over there on the floor. Let me get another one. Okay. So here is my screw. I'm gonna go ahead and catch that one so it doesn't fall off again. All right, so here's my screw. See how much of a difference there is between the screw and the hole? Am I zoomed in? I almost lost that sucker again. Hang on. Oh, I am zoomed in. All right, let's try this again. Really? Don't mind me. I'm losing my screws today. Okay, now you can see the discrepancy between the hole and the screw. So I thought if I could push it, I could get the hole to line up a little bit better, that I can get the screw in. But as you can see, the screw is actually in the hole right now, but it's at an angle. So that's what I'm trying to counteract. So let's see what I can do to make this work. I'm going to loosen that screw in the middle just a little bit more. so that I have more push. Too bad my cats won't pick up my loose screws off the floor for me. Doesn't want to thread in. Whoever designed this, man. Alright, what am I going to do here? Because all the other holes line up. Idea. It's not the best, but it should work. It's about to get really loud in here because I have to make an adjustment to that side. Because this leg is so far off, I'm going to see if I can hammer it in just a little bit. So I need to go get my hammer 1 second. Also, because I do not want to damage the metal, I'm going to wrap it in my microfiber towel so that I'm not doing metal on metal. Just in case. I mean, usually you could use like a rubber mallet or something like that. I just need to get it to move a good 1/4 of an inch. Oop, that didn't work well. Let's see if I can wrap this in a towel better. I don't want to mar the metal. I don't even think I'm able to bend this with my hands. I'm gonna try though. Aha. Now we have another problem. Okay, so I'm gonna flip this around so you guys can see. All right, so here we have the top holes. I'll slide it over just a little bit. See, the top holes will line up and the bottom holes should now line up. I ended up bending the middle because the weld on this corner over here is a little bit too tight. So I'm going to put my corner screw back in at the top. I ended up bending that middle piece that's a little bit more flexible, that has that middle screw component to it. So I'm just going to try and work around this hole discrepancy. And you guys can't even really see me now because my thing messed up. I'll put you in here, I guess. This is also another reason why I said that I wouldn't be tightening this screw up. So as you can see, I now have all 4 legs in. It told you in the instruction manuals to do this first and then put the legs on, but because of the discrepancy with the hole being a 1/4 of an inch off, that's why I went ahead and took this apart. So this, I can now get the other sides done, all the other 4 screws. And then I will worry about the middle, because there was too much space off on this side here where the letter C is for me to try and make up the difference. Hitting it with a hammer helped a little, but I think legit bending this piece in the middle with my hands was what saved the rest of it. So let's get the other screws in. Got a bubby break. What you doing, bubby? Sorry, I'm not talking. I'm like in the zone, man. All right, and then I'm just gonna hand tighten all the rest of them down flush as far as I can. And then I will bring out the tool, and then I will worry about that last screw last. Kitty moment. This chair is super fuzzy. I expect to get cat hair on it like immediately, so. Okay, you know what? What size are you? 6 millimeter? And yes, I still have stuff to put away in here that we brought in. I just haven't had a chance. Okay, are we back? Can you see me? I found this little guy here. This should be the right size. I hope it is. Yay, it fits. Because I wasn't about to do all this with that one little janky looking thing. And I have other Allen wrenches somewhere, but I knew I had this. It just needs to be like an inch shorter, to be honest. I'm kind of going at an angle. I mean, I can still tighten it all the way down with the Allen wrench that came with it, but this was a 6 millimeter in the kit that I have up there. Only has a 5 millimeter and a 7, so one was too big and one was too small. We have a bub in a box. What you think of, Bubby? That's a nice big box, isn't it, buddy? What'd you think? That's a big box. Can Mommy have that box, though? It's nice and big. I'll hide in one. You hide in the other ones. I don't know why he keeps looking underneath that thing, but it's cute, so I'm a... Boobers, what you doing? It's the biggest cat trap we have right now. He was using that. Cat trap. Hi, baby. Big ol' eyes. What are you doing? Oh, you breaking Mommy's box? Hi, buddy. You helping? No, you just want to get cat hair on it, don't you? Mm-hmm. Mom has a brand new velour chair. Let's rub ourselves on it. Uh-oh. Is there somebody missing? Who's supposed to be in there, Bubby? I told you he goes to that door and he looks for Jason. He's like, where's he at? Get out of my kitchen cabinets, sir. I can't wait to get this built so I can flip it over and show you guys what the chair looks like. And then sit in it for the first time and prove that I can actually build something. Oh, so the, I figured I guess we'll talk about this for a minute. So the neighbor or the people that we bought the house from, we had a couple pieces of their mail and I called them to let them know that we had like a package for them and stuff like that, right? The wife called me back and said, oh, hey, yeah, we'll come get it. Just leave it on the porch. You know, she was in the driveway and whatnot. She's like, just take it out and leave it on the porch. We'll come get it. I'm like, oh, okay. I was like, you okay? She's like, well, and then that's when she told me that her husband had gotten the lovely CV and, she's a high-risk pregnancy, so she can't get vaccinated. And even though I'm vaccinated, I ain't taking risks. People have the plague. So he was going to wait until she became unpregnant in a couple months to get vaccinated. And so he never got it. And it was like, he was really bad off. And then I made banana bread the other day and I messaged my realtor and I was going to either have her swing by and get it or I was going to meet up with her and give it to her. And she didn't call me back or didn't message me or nothing. And I was like, man, she hasn't responded to me in days and it's very unlike her. And so come to find out, she also got it and she's vaccinated. And she said that was like the first time she had looked at her phone in like 5 days. And I was like, what? And she's like, yeah. She says, I have never been this sick in my life, ever. And she's originally from Jamaica. So they have like, every time somebody in Jamaica gets sick, they like make them drink tea. I mean, they don't do like cold medicine or anything like that. No, they just need tea. Either that or they need like jerk chicken or jerk this or jerk that. So they basically feed them and they give them tea. Okay, now this little thing in the center won't screw in, so I'm gonna have to use my legs as a leverage since I modified this a little bit to try and get this middle piece to screw together. So I'm pulling up with one hand. Let's see if I can do this. Kind of can't see. So I'm pulling up with my one hand while I am trying to use my legs on here to leverage it. So again, this is not a very good camera angle, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. And being a girl and being a little bit weaker than most men, you kind of gotta do what you gotta do. And I got a pair of legs on me, so I know how to use them. All right, you guys ready for me to flip the chair over? Ta-da! It's a chair. What am I standing on? It's making squishy noises. It's a chair. Okay, here we go. Bubby, come see the chair, buddy. What do you think? Mommy built it. He just wants the box. He's like, fuck the chair, Mom. I want the box. So, whoops. I flipped it and then it flipped back. So I'm officially in the chair. It's very soft, like the feel of it is soft. The seat, it's firm. In Europe, it's all the same health problems, but double the number. Oh yeah, like there was 11,000 people in Florida hospitalized. Was it Friday last week, Monday, for CV? 11,000 people. And my dad said that there's a whole bunch of like new cases and stuff at his work. So they're legit only allowing one person in the office at a time. So like when he has to go pull parts for jobs and stuff, he has to email his list first so they can pull the parts. They let him in the building long enough to load the parts on out of the warehouse into his truck, his work truck, and then he has to leave. Like there's no Thursday morning like bagels anymore. There's no Wednesday morning meetings. There's no, can I come in and go pee? There's none of that. Like legit, they're only letting like one person in the office, and out of everybody at his office, he's the only one so far that hasn't gotten it. And I signed him up for his booster. He gets his booster tomorrow morning, and I get my booster next Saturday. So because up here it's hard to get in because they only do boosters between like 9 a.m. and 8 p.m. during the week and on the weekends. But like I work 11:30 to 8. So it's either I have to get up and be there at 9 a.m. and then of course lose sleep, be extra grumpy and whatnot. Plus it's frapping cold at 9 o'clock in the morning. So it's like I either have to get up early, get dressed, get on the motorcycle and head up there during the week, or just wait till the weekend. So I just said, screw it, I'll just wait until the weekend because they didn't have anything sooner. And last time I checked, they didn't have any appointments. They had like one appointment on the 10th and then there was no more open appointments. That was the last time I checked. And I was like, yep, the 10th at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon is not gonna work for me because I work, at 11:30, I have a debrief meeting at 4:30 every day. And then after the debrief meeting, I take lunch. So there would be, unless I like stopped customer interactions for like this time to this time, there's no way. I'd have to take like time off during my work day in order to go get that thing done. Anyways, but I avoid people like they're the plague. Jason and I have gone to a store together twice since we've been here. I've gone to Publix twice since we've been here, and that's it. We haven't left the house. So since we moved here in December, like we've only been out of the house like 4 times, and I don't count going to the mailbox or walking around the yard. Yeah, well, I made him double mask when he was on the plane on the way home. I gave him bleach wipes to take with him, hand sanitizer. I could not find my little Lysol spray anywhere. I was like, look, every time somebody sneezes around you, just spray a Lysol in the air kind of thing. Like, I couldn't find it. I don't know where I put it. So it is what it is. All right, so you ready for the yard tour since you've asked about it and it's normally dark when I do these videos? I'm gonna go get a jacket really quick because it's too cold to be walking out for a second. Yes, sir. Can I help you? You want to go on the back porch? Okay, come in. Atta boy. All right. So there's the chair, fully made. Now I just need another one, so we have 2. Come on, let's go out. Come on. Atta boy. Atta boy. Okay, so this is our back deck. The internet here sucks. I may have to turn off Wi-Fi. So we have century plant. I've got a couple of those. And then I've got Oh, it shriveled up since last night. The cold, man, it doesn't like the cold. All right, let me flip. Let me come in here really quick. Let me flip onto... Okay. All right, can you see me moving again? Are things moving? I turned off the Wi-Fi. Okay, so this is a huge magnolia tree. I brought magnolia from my dad's house. That's a different color. This is like the most ventured out here. Hi, Bubby. What you doing? Was exploring? So this entire yard is red clay. I don't know what these are, so if anybody knows what this is, there's several of them in the yard. They're really neat looking. So there's like under the porch stuff. I don't know what else underneath there, but I'm probably gonna have to get in there and clean it. Don't you go peeing on nothing, sir. You behave. So this is the backyard. God, I hope you guys can see me still. And this is fully fenced. And then we have another gate over there, but we have this like workshop area here that we haven't done anything with. And whoever, I don't know why they did this, but this had power at one point and they legit just cut the power to it. Like, that is pretty mangled looking. I don't know why they did that, but it was attached to the house. So Jason said we'll have to get an electrician out here to get power rerun to that. Looks like that was a tree at one point. So in here they left like the shelves. Like I said, there was power. Okay, can you see me moving again, Casey? Oh, there's a little birdie on the bush. Hey, birdie. Okay, so this is a, hopefully you guys can see it now. This is a 14 by 26, I believe is what the dimensions are of it. Like I said, there was power in here before. It's a pretty big space. It needs to be cleaned. But we don't have like yard equipment or anything just yet. So it's not like it's a big deal. There's a bub on the porch. Okay, is anything moving yet, Casey? Is anything moving? Bubbies? What's it doing? Is it outside? Can you see me now? You want to go back in? You want to go in? Mr. Floofy Tail? All right, can you see me now? Okay, so what happened is when I flipped out of the YouTube app to turn off my Wi-Fi, I didn't realize it had turned the screen black, so I had to I didn't realize it had turned the screen black, so I had to come in here to see what y'all could see. Okay, so let's try this again. If it goes black again, let me know. I just brought Bub back in because he's cold, he's scared. So let's go. I'm being followed. You want to go back out again? Look at the eyes. Sir, are you coming? He's like, yep, yeah, no. Okay. We're outside again. Can you see me? I can't see what's going on the screen. Can you still see what's going on? Casey? Okay, I'm gonna leave my phone out here for a minute. I'm gonna go check on my computer. Can you see me? I know there's a time delay because I just saw it on the camera or on the computer. It looks like you can see me. I hope you can see me. Should we try the back door or backyard tour again? It's frapping cold out here, by the way. I don't know who turned the air on in Georgia, but then you put the heat back on. It's cold. It's 46 degrees. Okay, so let's try this again. This is a magnolia tree, and it has these beautiful, like, fuchsia colored blooms on it. The one at my dad's house is a different color. So these are plants from my dad's house. So we have a Japanese sunflower. This little guy isn't making it. We have the magnolia from my dad's, which is white. And then we have these little hibiscus guys and some century plants. But they're not doing too good, and the soil is super wet, and they got rained on a couple of times, and I drained the water out, but the soil is like super, super wet. And I've only been bringing them out for a little bit each day because I know they need sun, because they're only getting indirect sun in the house. But this is fucking cold for them, okay? It doesn't get this cold in Florida for like another month. So this is the backyard. It's a black chain link fence all around the back of it. And I do know, if you can see how far the fence is on that shed, we own more property than what is fenced. And that little kid over there keeps beating up our poor trees. So we only have a 25-foot hose. There's only a couple of like water spigots out on the house, which is sad. I need like a 200-foot hose. But I love that like swing right there. That is like kind of awesome. So we have a porch, and this is what I was talking about a minute ago. I would love to know what this is, because even my dad doesn't know. It's this beautiful like variegated pointed leaf, but there's like little teeth on it, but they're not like sharp. So there's that. And then there's the shed. It's 14 by 26, I do believe. And it had power at one point. There's also another gate over there. Somebody's smoking a cigarette. I can smell it. Pew. So whoever cut the power to this mangled this pretty good. But the shed I'll try and open it again. So they left shelving and stuff in here. I'm not going to go all the way in. And then there's paint, extra paint for the house. And somebody is smoking. God, that stinks. Hang on, I got to put my butt into it. Okay, so that variegated plant that I was telling you about, it's over here too by the air conditioner. And this sucker is huge. And I need to fix this. I'm sorry. I've been looking at this outside my kitchen window for a while, and it's driving me nuts. The fact that it's crooked, it's not on the thing, the downspout is loose, it's broken. We'll do the backyard tour clockwise. By the way, that's our bathroom window. So this is this plant I was telling you about. I want to know what this is. It is so neat looking. It really is super neat looking. I've never seen anything like it, and my dad didn't know what the hell it was either. And then these Pennsylvania hollies, there's a bunch of them up front. They need to go, man. Those are full of shit. Needs to be cleaned. Look at the pine needles in it. Hang on, I got sidetracked. We'll get back to the tour in a minute. Okay. Look at all that shit I just shook out of there. Ew, my fingers are dirty. So I don't know how much of this property is ours because there was no survey done. So I know we have almost 2 acres here. Checked online for what? You got to be more specific. I'm like rambling about all kinds of shit. Oh, you mean this plant? Probably. I probably need to. I have pictures of it. I could probably do like a reverse image search or something. But, so these Pennsylvania hollies on this side of the house are fine. I want to like dig these up and put them somewhere else, like this part, because you have to like legit step over them to get... Oh, there's a kitty. I think this door's locked, sir. I don't think I can open it from here. It's locked. You're going to have to wait till I come around. It's locked. I can't get in. You going to unlock it for me? Well, you got to wait. Either that or unlock it. It's up here. Can you unlock it? No? Okay. This is our front porch. One of the lights is burned out, but it's rather large. But they've done this weird thing. It's not flush here, but it slopes down. There's no drain or nothing on it. And then it slopes back up again. I have never seen anything like this. Like when I go to sweep stuff off of it, it gets caught on this lip here. So that was really strange. Jason thinks that they should have had like a drain hole or something down here, but they just forgot. So there's that. But again, I don't know how much of this property is ours on like this side or on like this side. So there's my dad's trailer. He has to renew that in a couple of like weeks. So I'm waiting on the tag for that. And then we'll drive it back down once we buy a vehicle. I don't think there's mail, but I'll go check. So you guys can see the rest of it. And there's like, because we're on city water, there's this like really neat archway here. But then there's like this weird like culvert thing that looks like sewage access right there, or like sewer access. I don't know what that is. But there's one there, and there's like a big one way down there that's like bigger than this one. But there's no numbers on the mailbox. Other than like the beginning of it. It doesn't tell you what the hell street it is. Of course, there's nothing in here. Oh yeah, there's numbers on this side too. So nobody knows what street, because we're on one street. The house address is on one street, and then this street right here is something else. So when I said that this property is pretty much blocked from the road with all these trees, this is what I meant. If I wander over here, somebody coming. So the house is pretty good and hidden from the road, and there's like no house numbers or anything on it. So like the delivery guy today was like complaining about how he couldn't like find the house because the house is one address, but the road is another address. So I don't know how much of this property over here we own. I know it's supposed to be to at least this point here. Man, it's cold out here. Yes, I'm walking around the yard in my slippers. But this looks like, Jason said it looked like it had a sign or something on it because there's O-rings at the top. But I said, I wonder if they had a swing or something here because, I mean, it's pretty much cleared out. But maybe at one point this had a sign or something. But that tree right there is dead. But I don't know how much of this space here we own, but I do know that at least half of it to the road frontage over there, we own, because we should own all the way to the road. This is where they had this big dog kennel thing here, but we should own all the way to that green ditch over there. But I don't know, so we need to get it surveyed. So there's the garage with my bitch in it. But see, there's no numbers or nothing on this house. No way to tell you what the fuck, man. And our little makeshift log cutting thing. I need a chainsaw because those logs are from that tree that they took down that was going to be falling on the house, or that they worried that was going to fall on the house. And those are like too big for the fireplace. So Jason tried to cut up a bunch of them. That's why there's like wood splinters everywhere. He cut up a bunch for me and put them in here, so that it's easier for use. Let me see if I can get the child to come out this way. Yo, you want to come out this door? Hello? Excuse me. No, you want to go out that door. Okay. See, Mommy told you it was locked. There you go. Now he looks scared. You mean the realtor about the property line? She didn't know because they didn't do a survey. So I have, and somehow or another they packed some of my dad's stuff. So like the air conditioning stuff from my dad's house, we have several boxes that belong to my dad that are here. So when we go back down, we're going to have to like bring him his air conditioner stuff back so he can finally put the air conditioner in that back room. But for the most part, this entire garage was pretty much full. And we've got, I mean, there's quite a bit of this stuff that I have to just go through. I still have business stuff in here. But anything that needed like to be inside away from the weather has already been pulled in. I've got a few like gardening things here. Let me step over the I-beam so it doesn't turn the light back on. And our trash can is pink for breast cancer awareness. We got a special pink breast cancer can on purpose because this can, it's a little bit more a month or a quarter to have the breast cancer awareness can, but they donate money to breast cancer research for us having the pink can. So I'm like, sure, I've had cancer, I'll support. But again, I don't know how much of this we own. So I'm going to have to get a survey to figure it out. But there's the backyard from the other angle. And the sun is kind of coming out. So that's finally the house tour. Like the outside. I mean, I tried to record this the other day, but it was raining like a motherfucker. And I was not like oh yeah, I ran this over with the moving truck. This poor bush, look, I run the hell over this. I broke it bad. I told it sorry, but it was too late. I mean, I drove a 30-something foot moving truck over it. But that's the only thing I run over, so I think I'm doing pretty good. Trying to pull forward from I was backed up and I was trying to back it into here, and I ended up running over that poor little bush. But I like these little things here, baby. Oh yeah, the Pennsylvania holly, I'm gonna take these 3 that are right here that grab me on the way out, because if you look, they hang over, and I don't feel like fucking with trimming them and shit. I'm gonna be putting them along the road front because I don't want them by the front of the house. And these look like azalea bushes here. I could be wrong, but hello? What are you? Are you okay, sir? Are you ooching on mommy's sidewalk? What are we doing? The sidewalk needs to be pressure. Oh, that was another thing. I was going to borrow my dad's pressure washer. I totally forgot. Because I was going to pressure wash these. If you look, there's like filth here that needs to be cleaned. It looks like there was a railing here at some point that they took down. Look at this. This is like disgusting. So I want to clean that. All of the windows look like this on the outside. So it's like, ew. There's this stuff that I'm probably just going to come out here and scrub it with a little brush or my broom. But this is dirty. I want to pressure wash this and all the windows, and Kitty scrubbing around on my sidewalk. But yeah, Jason and I talked about it. We want to do like a break in the bushes like right here so that we can, you know, wander out in the front yard. I mean, these are cute and all, but we don't need them right there. I want to put them like around the mailbox or something. So, but yeah, this is the front yard, and it's really low, so it like collects water down there. So every time it like pours rain, we get like a pond here, and we get a bigger pond over there. So those are like some squishy spots in the yard. And all this like tree stuff in the yard that falls down, Jason and I like pick it up and bring it closer. I got a spot over there where I like break it on the other side of the trailer. So we've got like firewood kindling in spots that I just kind of grab it and drag it in the house. So that's the Misfits unboxing, the chair unboxing and building, and then the outside house tour. I'm not worried about Bubby now because, oh, he looks so terrified. I just went back in the house. Are you okay, sir? You're fine. I'm right here. I'm not going anywhere. You can explore. Just come back when you're ready. It's your yard too, sir. Look at him. That face. My poor cat thinks I done left him. Okay, so this is the, I'm zoomed in. This is the chair that's finished. It's really pretty. I love this color blue. And somebody asked about the color story for the kitchen or the house. It's like this color teal and like a mulberry purple. So the placemats that I have out here are a little bit too dark of the purple. This is Jason's. And those were ones I had. This is more accurate for the purple. And this is what Sage made me. So these were our Christmas stockings. And no, I haven't taken them down yet because I think they're neat. But yeah, this is the shade of purple here. They call it mulberry. So it's like a dark teal and mulberry color. I don't think I have anything in the kitchen that color. But like we even found at one of the stores that we went to, we even found like little spoons and spatulas and stuff that were that shade of like teal. So that's the intention, was to do like teal and purple. So since I know I've had people ask color wise, I'm gonna put my butt in the new chair I built. Because I actually have a chair. These little things are like little stools that go up underneath like that. I've been hiding things in them. And they're only so good to sit on for so long because they're hard. But I like the fact that you can hide stuff in them. But this is something somebody gave me. I plan on sanding this down because you know there's a lighter wood underneath, and then I'm gonna stain it a lighter color, kind of like the color of the house floor. So Dad's jealous of the wood floors in this house, but lots to do today. So it's like my day to actually like unpack and stuff. And now that I have my filming space done, I did record a quick video yesterday on the camera. So that I'm just gonna throw an intro in front of and upload it. I don't know when, but it should be like soon as I can get it off the camera. Yeah, it's actually like a coffee table with 4 little stools. They were supposed to have wheels on them, but the wheels on a couple of them, where they fit into the bottom of the stool, it's not like somebody heavy must have sat on them and they broke. But the casters and stuff, some of the casters were broken and whatnot. So, I mean, I'm sure I could buy like replacement wheels and stuff, but they fit pretty snugly underneath the coffee table. Let me show you the other side. So, and those two right there are the ones that have wheels, but that sleeping bag is a little too fat for that, that one. But yeah, this is a coffee table. And then the fireplace. Jason was able to hang up some of the artwork. We still don't have curtains or anything. We have like these things that we bought at Goodwill that has like little accent colors of like the teal that we wanted. So he's got one in his office, and we kind of like Jimmy rigged the one in his office because it was too big, or the window's too big. But this one is like beige and navy blue with a gray background. But I put a regular like fitted sheet over the window because that window is like exposed and it lets in a lot of cold. So since we only were able to find a couple of panels, and then in my office, I'll take you in there really quick. I have mine like half down. In my office, it fits the whole window, and it's blue and it's navy blue and white. Oh, look. And then we've got some artwork and stuff hung up here. There's Adam again, speaking in Czech. There's a Jack on the bed. Jack. Hi, buddy. And I did the same thing on this window. There's a fitted sheet behind, that's what the stripes are. But this here has like little like silvery flecks, and some of them came off in the wash. That's why some of it looks like lighter than others, but these actually are like reflective. And of course I've got a fitted sheet behind it that doesn't quite fit the bed. I think it's for a twin or full, and my bed's a queen. Oops. But it does a really good job of blocking the light out. Plus it keeps this room a little bit warmer. He's like, what are you doing, Mom? You want Jason's side of the bed? Mommy, cover it up. He's the same coloring as this blanket. It's crazy. My Siamese. Which the vet told me he's what they call a lavender point, which is like rare for coloring. I had one his color before, but he was floofy. Well, that one's floofy, but in a different way. He's my tentative boy. Anyways, okay, so I'm gonna go. Oh my God, it's 1 o'clock. Wow. So the past 2 hours have just flown by. I didn't realize I had been live streaming that long. Okay, so Adam said something again in Czech, so let me copy this and see what he's saying. Paste it in here. Please write to me. That's what his message said. Please write to me. No, dude. Oh, he's doing it again. Look, dude, I don't read fucking Russian. I'm guessing that's it. That's what that is, right? It's a Slavic on that one. Please write me. Anyways, so I'm gonna go. I'm going to clean up the mess I made in my living room. I'm probably gonna leave the box in here for the cats because they seem to like that kind of stuff. I have a lot to get done. I have some really long motorcycle videos that I had filmed while I was either driving up here to house shop or driving home from house shopping. So I have quite a bit of that footage that I've been editing the past few days. One I think is already uploaded to YouTube. Let me look. I have a bunch of Pack With Me videos coming. Yeah, I have a 53-minute motorcycle video going up the 17th. If I can get the video I filmed yesterday edited really quick and get that exported, that'll go up tomorrow. And then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 videos that I've edited this past week that are on the channel that I have not done anything with because they still say draft. So they're uploaded, I just haven't done anything to them. Like I haven't selected what thumbnail I want, I have not done the description boxes, I have not put them in playlists or anything like that. They're just uploaded, that's it. And they stay in draft until I actually work on them. So I probably have about 14 videos to still edit from like the old house that I haven't had time to get edited. And then I haven't filmed really other than the video I did yesterday and like the cooking stuff that I've been doing. I haven't really been filming a whole lot of new stuff, but the GoPro was like slap full. So I had to pull the card out of that. It was a 128 gig card that was in the GoPro. I need more than 28 hours a day, man, because I need at least 8 hours of those days that day to sleep. So that only leaves me with a 20-hour day. Can I get a 48-hour day? That means I could still sleep for 8 hours, but that gives me 40 hours to get all my stuff done. So that would be nice. Okay. Anyways, I will see you guys later. I gotta call Jason back. Oh, he was still sleeping. Like he went to bed at almost 2 o'clock this morning. He was still sleeping. He just woke up at noon. So I've been up since like 9:15 because I knew I had stuff to get done. Anyways, I will see you guys later. I'm gonna be filming with the Blend Bunnies Cosmetics dollhouse, I think is what it's called, palette today. I'll be doing a first impressions of that when I get another cup of coffee and clean up my living room because it's a disaster right now. So yeah, lots of like cooking videos coming. Jason and I filmed a Q&A that he didn't have time to edit, so I'm gonna have to edit it. Lots of pack with me videos, motorcycle long haul videos. So like I only talk in the beginning of it and the rest of it is just like motorcycle footage. So watch it if you want. You don't have to watch the whole thing. I sat here and watched one the other day that I had edited, and I was watching it, like zoned out watching it, because it was like relaxing to me. So I was like, Jason was like, what are you doing? I was like, oh, I'm editing the video. And he's like, so I wasn't editing the video. I was watching the video in the video editor. So I just kind of like zoned out and was watching myself drive down the road. But I found that relaxing in that moment. So, you know, maybe other people will find that relaxing, just watching me drive down the road and look around and go 100 miles an hour. So anyways, I will see you guys later. Thank you for coming to my very first Misfits unboxing. It's a weekly subscription thing. It's $30. I left the code to sign up down below. I think you get like so much off your first box with that code. I think it's like $7 off your first box. So instead of like paying $30 for your first box, you pay like $23 and then whatever the shipping charge is. And these are weekly boxes. You can skip them, like skip a week if you need to or whatever. And then, you know, you get to pick what's in your boxes. So that's nice also. I'm already working on my next box. So yeah. Anyways, I will see you guys later. Have a fantabulous day or night. Oh, no. I drove for almost 8 hours up here. And then it was like 7 hours back because I drove back part of the way back at night. And then the next day I started driving again, but I drove from Georgia all the way just past the Florida border. And then I was like, I was too tired. I was too cold. I had to stop. So I only recorded some of that trip home. So yeah. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Bye.